Well, good morning. It's still morning. Today's video, I wanted to talk to you about the benefits of having a home business. Now, these might seem obvious to you, but when people get started in a home business and you ask them why they want to do it, they come up with the same two reasons. Everybody. And so, I'm going to talk to you first about the first reason, my first reason. And I didn't really realize it at the time. It was almost like a subconscious kind of thing. But it was the motivating factor. It was the driving force for me to work at it before work, after work, on the weekends. Hopefully the audio on this will be good enough, because I just realized we got the traffic next door, this road right next to us here. Let me tell you my story. I started working when I was 13 years old, a busboy in a restaurant, and I made $1 an hour. You had to have working papers to work at age 13. My parents signed that. A lot of times I had to ride my bike to work. It was like 5 miles to get to work. And that was my first job. And you know, when I look back over my life, I was always being told what I could do, when I could do it. And there was a lot of restrictions on my life. I mean, you're in school, you're told this is what you got to do to get the grade. And you got to get the grades to graduate, and you got to be able to go to college, so you got to have these grades. So line up or else. And it was, you know, I had a strict family. I don't think my parents, my mom is going to ever be able to see this video, so I can be a little transparent on my growing up. I mean, I wasn't allowed to do anything. Other kids were allowed to go and have fun and learn how to acclimate and socialize. I mean, my first 10 years of my life, I grew up in the middle of the woods alone with my dog. And then the next 8 years, I grew up in Hampton, New Hampshire. It's a famous beach. And I lived 2 miles from the beach. And I wasn't allowed to ever go to the beach with my friends the whole time I grew up. Ever. I mean, I wasn't allowed to do things until I became 18 and I left the house, and that's when decisions became my own. And then, of course, you get in the job market. And throughout the different things I've done in my life, you're being told what you can do and what you're expected to do. And you have break times at a certain time and lunch times at a certain time. And you have to get an okay to use your vacation time. And oftentimes you can't get vacation time when you want it because of this and this and this. All this is in preference to the number one reason and the number one benefit of having a home business: not having to work for somebody else. When people want a home business, yeah, they want more money, and yeah, they'd like this or that, but the number one thing is they don't want to have to go to a job. And I couldn't put it into words, you know, years ago when we started our journey in a home business arena, but the driving factor was I didn't want to have to go to a job anymore. Well, today's Tuesday. I don't have to go to a job. And why is this? Because we got into a home business and we kept after it. We found the right one. And I've done some video, last one on how to find the right home business. And, you know, been doing a series of videos helping you out how to explode your income, different things like that. But you need to understand that if you get into a home business, you can't just start telling everybody, hey, you need to do this. You know, family and friends start pitching them, well, you want to be in this home business too. Well, why? There's hundreds of thousands of home businesses out there. What sets you apart from the others? Well, you need to speak to their pain, or better yet, in a positive stance, do what I'm doing. I mean, what do people want? They want solution. They don't want to go to a job anymore. Well, if you get involved in home business, specifically in the one that we're in, and you apply yourself and you do the training and you do what the system is put in front of you and you persist, then you will get to the place, maybe quickly, that you don't have to go to work anymore. And that's what we have to offer you, a real live situation that you can position yourself. I mean, we did it in 18 months, and I made mistakes, and we could have done it quicker. You don't have to go to work anymore. You don't have to have a job. I mean, you can make your income in a better way. So that's the number one reason why people get involved in the home business. And the number two reason is people want to do what they want to do. And they want to do it when they want to do it. And they want to do it with the people that they love. This is the other thing that everybody always says when they get involved with a home business. That's a major benefit. They want to do what they want to do. I mean, they want to travel. They want to just be able to sit on a beach. They want to be able to sit here and another pure blue sky day, and it's 80-some degrees, and I'm doing a little marketing, and I'm making a video, and telling you how you can have a life from a home business like me. It's just not hard. Sit here and tell my story, and tell you the benefit of doing what I'm doing. I mean, we can get you from where you are to where you want to be. Anyway, you want to do what you want to do, and you want to do it whenever you can. I mean, you want to be with your family during the holidays. You want to be able to go off on 4th of July weekend and not just have it be got a plane taken off at Denver Airport. You don't want to just to be the guy that's been on the job for 40 years, so he gets to be away on July 4th weekend. And you want to be able to go to your kids' ball games. You want to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And specifically, you want to do it with your wife, and you want to share your life with your kids. I mean, that's why we're out here in Denver today, because our grandkids are here. 3 or 4 of our children are out here, and it's a better climate. I'm not going to freeze my butt off this winter. And so our home business has made that for us. Now, obviously, there's lots of other obviously there's other benefits to having a home business. I mean, you're not selling yourself out for dollars for hours. You're not stuck in hating your commute. You're not stuck with people, having to interact with people that you don't like and wouldn't want to interact with them anyway. You're not stuck working 6 days a week or always on call. I mean, the list is endless of the things that you don't have to put up with when you don't have to go to a job anymore. Now, there's benefits and there's other things with the home business, but the only variable is your desire that you're going to really go after it like it's a matter of life and death, I mean, that's a question of your level of desire. How bad do you want to get out of your job? Are you desperate enough that you want to get out of your situation so that you're just going to, when you get out, you're going to work at your home business 8, 10, 12 hours a day? Well, that's what you're putting into your job right now, 8 hours a day, and then, of course, with the lunch hour and your commute, you're probably gone 10, 12 hours a day. Well, isn't it better if you don't have to set your alarm clock anymore, and you don't have to dress your suit up in a suit, and you can sit out here in a t-shirt and shorts, dress the way you want, shave when you want, and enjoy life when you want? You have to put your best foot forward. You have to go after this like it's a matter of life and death, and decide that you're going to do it no matter what, and you're going to have success. So what are the benefits of having a home business? The benefit is you become free. People are having their freedoms taken away daily, and a lot of it is in their job. And like I said, the two things that people get involved with the home business, the benefits of having your own home business, is you don't have to go to a job anymore, so you're not working for somebody else, making their dreams come true. You can do what you want, you can do it whenever you want, and you can do it with the people that you love. All my life I had to work jobs, and I was being told what to do. You know, part of that's being a kid, part of that's your environment, part of that's school, but you don't have to stick with the herd. You can make a better life for yourself. You can be sitting in this chair a month from now if you want to really go after it, 6 months, whatever it takes. And so we'd like to offer you a better way. And I just want you to be aware that there is a better way. The better way is to have a home business. Now, you've heard stay away at get-rich-quick schemes. Well, that's what you want. I mean, if I was going to ask you, do you want to get rich quick or slow? You're going to say you'd rather get rich quick. Well, okay. So you do want a get-rich-quick scheme, really. But people have heard that term, and they get turned off. They've heard the term scam, and they get turned off. Well, that's because people enter into a home business and unrealistic posture. They expect to start this week and next month make all their money back, whatever they put in, and then get rich the month after. Well, let's be realistic. You're going to get in what you put in, and if you started your own business with a sub shop, which is an example I use a lot, downtown, how long is it going to take you to get known, develop your skills, and get in a profit and make back your money? Huh? It's not going to be next week. It's not going to be instant. Internet marketing, if you know what you're doing, you have the right people leading, it almost can be instant, but it can be real quick, and it really can be based on how you approach it. How much massive action do you take? I want to invite anyone that watches this video to take massive action. I want to invite anyone that watches this video to get involved with us. We can show you a home business. I mean, we tried other stuff, and we have a community and leadership that leads by example that can get you from where you are today to where you want to be. And you can reap the benefits of a home business. And so that's what I want to sell you on. For years, I didn't want to go to a job anymore. The last year of my job, it was a question of having a stroke or getting fired because I was going to tell somebody off. Because I was being the mandates and my managerial job as a postmaster in the post office was becoming insane. We were having to do more and more with less and less, and the stress level was just going daily. They were taking away benefits, and they wanted to get rid of us, the people who knew what they were doing, so they could hire people at half the wage to do twice as much. And I know the people that are in there doing the job now, and oh my God, they are in deep trouble. Long story short, I'd like you to have the same opportunity I have today, just spending the day the way I want. I quit my job, and now if I want to go a ball game today, if there was one, I could do that. If I wanted to videotape my grandson next door jumping up and down with a trampoline like I did yesterday, I could do that. If I want to be at the Denver event with other marketers in our company in 11 days from now and not worry about what's going on in my office, that's what I'm doing. And so I'd like you to have the same freedom that I have. I'd like you to start a home business. I'd like you to be able to quit your job. You could definitely do it in 90 days if you joined up and did what we laid out in front of you. And I'd like you to be able to have the future where you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, with the people that you love. Those are the benefits of a home business, besides all the other stuff. You have a good day, and I'll talk to you again soon.